Hey, it's MKSilverSax, and I'm here with some Forza Horizon 4. A little bit of Saturday morning Forza. Going to be live streaming a couple things today. Might actually get in some Insurgency Sandstorm with Street Race Dave and maybe some other people. We'll see if we can get some Moogly and Melancor and some others to join us and get a whole squad going for that. So if any of you out there have Insurgency Sandstorm, we'd love to have you come in and join the squad. It'd be cool if we had an all MTO squad. So let's go for that, guys. Anyway, yeah, what's going on here now? Let's kind of go ahead and continue.
Welcome back, Chief.
I like how she calls me Chief. I don't know whether to be upset by that or laugh hysterically. Anyway, enter house. Let's see what cars I could have fun with today. Gosh, I don't know. There are a lot of good things out there. Maybe I'll go with something Aston Martin-esque. Vantage S, maybe? Let's check on the horsepower rating. Interesting. It must use the same exact engine, obviously, which is that 6-liter V12. 593 on that. Huh. You know, I kind of wish that they had the old, well, I shouldn't say the old, but the DB9. That's auto show. Oh, so that was already there. Okay. That's what I was in. I was in the auto show. For some odd reason, I thought I was in my garage. Well, then. I'm going to be back in a second. Mute my mic just to make sure that my sound quality is okay. Okay, sound quality seems okay. And, I don't know what I want to pick here. I don't have an M2 coupe. I think I may need that. What else do they have? An M3 from back in the day. One Series M Coupe. I think I remember liking this car quite a bit. Let me 335, 332. Let's go with that. Kind of like the orange color. I'm going to go ahead and select it. All right. Now what? Well, it's time to drive. Horizon Life. Message Center. What do we have in the Message Center? Daily payouts. Gifts. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and download the monies. Which more than pays for the car. Business payout? Oh. Okay. That's weird. And spin now. Let me get my wheel spins. I like how they're super wheel spins too. All right, I saw that. What was that? The GT3 RS or GT2 RS? Oh yes, I got it. Yes, nice. I am happy with that car. I may just have to drive it. And a Toyota Baja. All right. Well, now I have to go to my... I'm going to have to go... Where's the cars? Cars. My cars? As I go ahead and destroy my property. Why does it say 13? Uh-oh. This is weird. For some odd reason, my, What? Yeah, I guess I'll go to my cars. Let's see. Hey, hey, Kane, I believe that's your name. Okay. We need the... There we go. The GT2 RS. How about that? And I believe that's paddle shift. I'm not sure, though. And another thing I was going to do while I was here is I need to check out the settings for my controller because things are weird now. Not going to lie. It looks like there's something a little bit off right now. So I have a custom wheel profile. See, look forward, look back, look right. Let's see, pause should be button 7. Okay, good. Switch cameras button 11. All right, that seems about right. Radio next. Why is it showing 13? Yes. Oh, because that was in gear, that's why. Radio next. Let's see, where was radio previous? Okay, so I want to make sure that all the shifting is correct. First gear is 13. There we go. Okay. I think we're good now. And then the settings, for difficulty, I have ABS on, stability control off, shifting manual, damage and tire wear sim, rewind off, traction on. Okay, everything looks like it's a-okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this started here. What the? By the way, you guys let me know if the audio in the stream becomes choppier for any reason. It has a tendency to do that. Actually, it has a tendency to do that with Radeon Relive. Hey, Eric Dale, how's it going? This is, the steering is way off. Something about the centering is just... I don't know, maybe I just have to get used to it again. That could just be me. Alright, thank you, I do appreciate it. Ooh, wheel spin. Might as well go for another one, right? If they're offering me, I'm not going to decline. Alright, a measly 5,000 credits, but you know what? I'll take it. Because it's money. And money in this game buys you things. Just like money in real life does. I'm actually doing fairly well. Thank you for asking.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
All right.
You have arrived at your
Let's
destination.
play it. I'm going to go ahead and do solo. Track toys, maybe. Yeah, this GT2 RS is quite a car. No, I don't want to do that. Alright, what are we up against? Wow, we're up against, what, a Dodge Viper ACR? This is a Porsche 911 GT2 RS. This game is not on PlayStation 4 because it is Microsoft exclusive. It used to be, well, all the whole Forza franchise is really a Microsoft exclusive. It used to be only Xbox, but yeah, they allow us measly PC players to play it. I say that in jest, because I think they realized that they could actually make a lot more money off of allowing for people on PC to play it. And here's the thing, I mean, if you own Windows, you're on a Microsoft platform, so Oh, it's Drifty McDrifterson around here. I need to get past these guys. I'm going to see if I can slingshot on the... God, this is tough. I have to do a little bit of bumping here. Normally, I don't really like to make contact with other cars, but gave me no choice in this instance. Wow, that is slippery and slidey. Even he's like, oh man. I was able to take the inside. Squeeze him out. Nice. This is tough. They've changed the mechanics a little bit on for the snow. There's definitely a lot of sliding around happening. On PC, is 7 Days to Die a disc? I don't know if they have a disc version of it. I mean, for me, it's always been a digital download. So, like on Steam. Wow, that was tough. That car wanted to fishtail around the whole time. Glad I did that. That was pretty fun. What was I against? Was that a Cayman GTS or GT4 or whatever? Let me see. Maybe it's probably not going to tell me now. I completely. I'm gonna have to look back at my stream. All right. Well, that's a win. Yeah, I want to say that there are less and less physical medium out there for video games because
when it is safe to do so.
The downloads have just basically taken over.
In 200 yards,
now, there's good and bad things around it about it. I tend to every once in a while, like depending on what version of the game I get, I like the idea of having the physical medium, but it's completely unnecessary. If you have a decently quick internet.
in 400 yards,
But also,
turn left.
the games have gotten so big. Having it on disc would be, I mean, you'd have to go to Blu-ray first of all, and then some of these games are big enough that would probably require like a 2 Blu-ray.
At the roundabout,
And
take the first exit.
I don't know. Not many people I know actually own a Blu-ray drive for their computer. I kind of feel like optical media fell out of popularity about the time that Blu-ray started to become more popular. And it's not because of that. I think it's because people just stopped wanting
Turn sharp right.
optical media.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
But I don't think it's an inherently bad thing. Because, to be honest, why have all that extra physical waste? I mean, that's a lot of plastic and other materials that are being used. So, I would say, especially if it keeps prices down, they might as well basically just keep the digital download services. I mean, Steam has been doing that for years, and that's the way it seems everything is kind of going. Forgot to check if this is all-wheel drive, but this definitely feels like it's all-wheel drive. Holy cow, seriously? Get out of here. Go home, Forza, you're drunk. This is my time. This is my chance. The roads are wide, so if there's any time to pass these guys, it's when there's space to do so. There we go. Trying to take as wide of as turns as I can to eliminate the chance of spinning out. Because the winter season, I want to say they changed the grip factor on the road. It definitely feels like it's a lot more slippery than it used to be. Although at the same time, I feel like I'm able to correct my car better than I have been able to in the past. So maybe the game handling model is better. I don't know. It'd be nice if it were. Mainly because that was kind of my biggest gripe about this game, is just the overall handling. Felt numb at times and then overactive at others. So I don't know. Oh, there we go. There's another win. So, yeah. I'm almost to 4 million credits. That's a pretty cool thing. By the way, let me know. Can you guys hear me okay? Is my microphone way too loud? Is the game volume way too loud? You let me know, because I want to make sure that everything is sounding and looking a-okay. With this particular streaming software, it has a tendency to have a little bit of crackle or stutter in especially in the microphone sound. So if you guys can kindly help me out and let me know if you run across any, I don't know, I would say low quality like audio or video happening. Now, the video is going to have some graininess from time to time. And that's just, especially when there's a lot of motion. Okay, excellent. But that's the biggest issue with Relive, or that had been with Relive, is the microphone quality. For some odd reason, after a while on the stream, it starts to get really stuttery, kind of with like a little bit of a crackle, and not as clear. And I want to make sure that I'm giving you guys as high quality of content as I can. All right, here we go. Whoa, hello. Just missed that guy. Is that a Bugatti Chiron? Holy cow. Yes, it is, and he didn't know that there was a car there. Oversteering, oversteering. God, the AI is just pedal to the metal, and if there's something in front of you, just hit it anyway. So those of you who don't know much about this game, I do have complaints from time to time about it. Not that it's a bad game. Ugh. This is all over the place. That was my bad on the driving back there. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the comments. As far as 7 Days to Die, I might do some more streaming of it later. Not sure. This weekend I'd like to get in some other games. Yes, I have a very heavy 7 Days to Die influence on my channel. But I also don't want my channel to be only 7 Days to Die. I adore the game. I love playing it. It has its weaknesses and flaws as well. And I like to play other things. Now, and I want you guys to think about it this way. As far as me playing other things, it's either I play other things and I don't live stream, or I play other things and I live stream. I feel like it benefits all of us if I live stream the other things that I play, because it captures a bigger audience. And for those of you who don't... actually, I'm going to restart this race. There's no sense in me continuing it. I've already lost. You know, there are games that I've been able to stream where people didn't know about it as much. And by streaming those games, it gives people the opportunity to see what those are. Especially if they, like I said, if they don't know about certain games, they're like, oh, hey, cool. I didn't know this was out there. Kane, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Might just need to go. I'd give him the benefit of the doubt. The interesting thing is there are, oh man, I did that again. Same corner. Wow. Huh. I need to wake up. There are some games that, well, kind of backtracking on some of the things I was saying before with, I have some younger viewers that are not aware of some of the games that maybe have been out before they started gaming themselves. And there's a lot of cool games that that I think quite a few of the viewers would enjoy. And I want to kind of give you guys that opportunity to see the neat things that are out there, especially, well, with like throwback live streams. You know, there are some older games that viewers might know about just because of like franchise titles and stuff. Like, for example, you guys might know, about like Far Cry 2 because, of course, Far Cry 5. Oh, is it glitching out? Ah, shoot. That stinks. I'm going to try to... I'm going to try to finish up this race and maybe I can toggle something here. Yeah. Yeah, and it's probably only going to happen with the mic. Let me see if I can do anything with it. Yeah, it's crackly, so this is what it tends to do. I'm gonna see. Sometimes it goes away, so I'm gonna see if it can repair itself here. All right, where is? Let me draw a map to the Horizon Festival. Is there another house I can buy somewhere? Castleview Road, and then the Edinburgh Castle. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and visit there to give myself another place.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the extent of the AI in this game. Oh, the microphone glitchiness? Yeah. Yeah, another issue is, like the windshield. The windshield issue with... Oh, now it's gone. Okay, weird.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I'm gonna... It is getting worse? Okay. I'll see if I could toggle
Apparently
something.
there are big Edinburgh events coming up, so I thought you could use a place in the suburbs. It's not cheap, but come on. This is the most beautiful city in the UK. Maybe the world, if you ask Alex.
I'll go ahead and purchase this.
Alex has been after a place around here for years. If he asks, let him visit, yeah?
Maybe easier for you, but I like driving in first person. I do third person if I have to do jumps. But since I'm using a steering wheel, it's actually easier for me to steer. My cars, let me see. I want something that maybe grips the road a tiny bit. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and try the 1 Series Coupe. Let's go ahead and go to settings, difficulty, and I'm going to go with manual with clutch. My fastest car is probably the Aston Martin Vulcan, and I've actually driven that quite a bit. I want to try some different cars here. But if you... I might use it a little bit later. But if you're interested in seeing some of the gameplay for some of the fastest cars and stuff, I think one of my last live streams I had where I was driving a bunch of like really, really fast supercars. Feel free to check out that video because there are some sweet cars in there, like Koenigsegg's, like the Ferrari FXX or FKX something. I don't know. Too many X's and K's in there. And then let's see, the Bugatti, several Bugattis. So this is how they do it. Okay, super wheel spin. I have 3 of them. Didn't I already have a bowler? I think I already had a bowler. Oh, lovely. So instead of any of the cars that are around there, I got garbage emotes and clothing that I don't want to wear. I want better clothing, but I don't want the clothing that they've been giving me. It's so bad. Alright, let's see, what else? I think it was Horizon Life. I wanted to connect to it. It's gonna try to find a Horizon Life session at the moment. The drivatars in this game are actually quite annoying in single player. They may or may not be worse than the drivatars in Horizon 3. I haven't decided yet whether or not or how I feel on that one. All right. I'm just going to go around and discover a few of the roads here. So is my audio still doing that crackly, choppy bit that it was doing before? I notice it also tends to do that when there's a lot of audio happening at once. Primarily when there's like loud sounds from the game plus my voice, and it's... I don't know if there's necessarily a way around it with this piece of software, but unfortunately with Forza Horizon 4, I can only use, at the moment, this piece of software. I could use something else. I think I forgot, somebody was saying another piece of software that they use. I had a discussion with a group on Reddit about it, but I mean, outside of that, I don't want to have a bunch of software on my computer. You know, like all these I don't know. I don't have to have a recording and streaming and editing software for like every single game. Like, I want something that works for everything, and it should. Hey, Tiger Legend, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I am actually using a Logitech G29. I enjoy it for actually a lot of games. It seems to work fairly well for the Forza series. But I want to say the Horizon franchise is a little bit pickier when it comes to wheels, maybe, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the Horizon franchise is more geared towards those who use controllers. So maybe there's not as much of I don't know, an emphasis on the use of wheels. I personally like to use it anyway. I find using the G29 seems to work fairly well for Motorsport 7, though. So, if you are out there looking for a wheel, I would highly recommend the G29/G920, depending on, you know, what the platform it is that you're using. So, like, if you're on Xbox, you'll want to get the G920. If you're on PlayStation 4, you'll want to get the G29. If you're on PC, either one would work. So it's really just kind of up to you. But kind of a word of advice: if you're only going to be using it on PC, I would recommend getting the G29, and here's why. From my understanding, you get more buttons with it. So if you want to have more buttons on your steering wheel, so you have to, like, I don't know, use your keyboard less, I would highly recommend getting the G29, because it has some of the extra buttons that the PlayStation games have a tendency of using. Now, if you're also looking for something with a decent, you know, clutch and H-shifter setup, it is pretty good. I would recommend it, because even as kind of like entry level, so to speak, like for clutch and H-shifter, I would say that it's going to most likely satisfy most of your needs for clutch and H-shifter. As always, yeah, let's see. You have the Thrustmaster TMX for Xbox and PC. Just got it about a week ago. Plan on eventually getting the shifter and 3-pedal set. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, if you have a Thrustmaster, man, yeah, use that. I would, see, I just went with the G29 because at the time I bought it, Best Buy was running a deal where it was like, I think it was $250. Got me both the pedals, or both the steering wheel pedals set, and they threw in the H-shifter for free. So I'm like, $250 for all of it? Or maybe it's like $299 for all. I can't remember what it was, but at the time, they were throwing in the H-shifter for free, and I think I had like $100 worth of like Best Buy rewards money or something like that. So it was fairly cheap for the whole set. And I decided, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Now, if I ever get a different shifter, I'd like to get the Thrustmaster TH8. They don't make the TH8 RS anymore. It's all the TH8A now, which is the add-on shifter, but it's essentially the same thing. But I'd like to get one of those. And That I feel would complete my setup. Right now, I'm just kind of driving around and finding some roads that I haven't completely found yet. Or explored, I should say. I forgot to see when the season was done. Forza-thon Live. I'm actually going to skip that, believe it or not, because I don't know why. I just don't want to. Just don't want to do it. So, Tiger, if you're still on here, what type of racing games do you play? Nice. Well, thanks for joining. I do appreciate it. And I just said that like a couple seconds before you actually said your last one there, so... let's see. Quick. Let's jump somewhere. What is this here? Cross country. Get some dirt stuff going. Actually, that might not be a bad idea considering... Fast travel, fast travel. 4,600 credits. Ugh. I guess I could possibly buy this one as well. But guys, don't forget, if you like the content on this channel, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, follow, hit that notification button. Whenever I stream, I like to double stream to YouTube and to Twitch, so if you prefer one platform over another, check me out on the other. But even if you don't, please do check me out on the other. I do appreciate those extra subs and follows. That way, you know, the more subs and follows I get, the more it will recommend me to other viewers. And the bigger we get the channel, the more I could do things like giveaways.
Forza-thon Live will begin soon. Good luck.
No, I'm not actually joining this Forza-thon Live, but thank you very much. Thanks for asking. You can tell the car is very damaged because it's pretty much out of juice as far as what it's doing with in terms of acceleration.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Oh, I need to find more of those fast travel boards.
Turn left.
It's a nice looking house.
Lovely little seaside retreat. You'd have direct access to the beach, but if you go swimming, just be careful, yeah? You wouldn't be the first driver I've had to fish out of the sea, or a lake, or a public fountain once.
Well, it sounds like
I'll go sort the
the
paperwork.
audio issues have
You just stay on dry land till I get back.
gone away for the most part, so hopefully that's the case. No, what did I do? What did I do? No, go back in the house. Let's see, garage. My cars. Let's see, my fastest car is either the Vulcan. I think it's the Vulcan. Horizon, or yeah, the Forza edition. S2 998. Or it could be... Could be the Koenigsegg. They're both very similar in terms of... I want to make sure, upgrades and tuning wise, that I don't have anything still on it. So, making sure, let's see, setup manager. Making sure I have defaults on. And we're going to switch this over to standard manual, or I shouldn't say standard manual, because that would be real manual transmission. Ooh, super wheel spin. Got a couple of those now. Nice. Got another Forza edition car. Event Influence Boost, a BMW M5 from 1988. Interesting. Let's see where this guy goes. Off the road, apparently. So this is what it sounds like from the outside. I just keep on going around this circle. All right. All right, I'd like to go back to that that Porsche. That was nice. I have 2 of these power wagons, huh? Interesting. Let's get back in this legendary. All right. Let's see. There's got to be maybe some little races around here. Onwards.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Okay. Skill points it is. Oh, I have quite a few. Oh, come on, give me something good. Leather shorts. All right, wheel spin it. Do I have another wheel spin? I think I do. Wow, okay. 150,000. I'll collect that. Why not?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. 200 yards. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Let's see if anybody wants to join this co-op here. We'll wait for some players. Ah, we got another one. Yes. Allocating server? Interesting. Right. Hey, Dathir. Is it Dathir? How often do they change the seasons for Horizon 4? I think once a week, maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, we're both in 911 GT2 RS. All right, brother. Let's do this. Let's take them on. Welcome to Team MKSilverSax. Let's beat Team Drivatar. Yes, let's do this. Oh no! No! Why is this happening? Why do bad things happen to so many good people? All right. Well, that was horrid. Let's things were going well too. Oh, this is undrivable. Why is it like this? Am I seriously gaining ground on these guys? No. Or I should say gaining ground, but making up time. That would be the proper thing for me to say. Pull some faster laps than them. Oh, come on. Seriously? The counter steering, ugh, it's just horrible in this game. It's either too much or too little. It is and it isn't. Like it's still a counter steer mechanism that is a little bit weird in the game. All right, well, maybe we won. Yeah, it looks like we won. Not bad. Yeah, there's a little work to be done on Horizon 4, as there is on any game release. You know, the game eventually melds into its element after some time of being out. You know, bugs, all the other stuff. But you know, at the same time, it's pretty good, and it is what it is. Now, on occasion, I'll be complaining about things in the game, and maybe that's kind of me expressing perhaps a wish list of what I would love to see happen with games like this. Oh, this is very interesting. Oh God!
Recalculating route.
Let's see if I could co-op this one as well. See if anybody wants to join. It's kind of a good way to go about it, because the person who is in first place really pulls a ton of weight. Like on that last one, the name was Script Keeper 73. I mean, they basically won that race for us. So, shout out to Script Keeper 73. Awesome job. That was kind of a tough race for me. See if anybody wants to join this one. Waiting for players. Still waiting for players. Allocating server. Not enough players to start. Aww. Let's try it again. Maybe just gotta keep putting the feelers out there for anybody who wants to race. It'd be nice if they allowed you to just essentially wait until somebody did join instead of giving you a countdown. I'm assuming that a lot of people are on the servers for Horizon 4. I don't know, because I think they tend to compartmentalize their servers as far as how many people are on in a specific session with each other. Obviously, if everybody was in the same session, you'd have not only poor quality of, you know, server performance, but you'd also have some issues with, you know, having just a ton of people around. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming that they have pretty busy servers since it is a new game, and the Forza series, specifically the Horizon franchise, tends to be very popular with gamers from both Xbox One and with PC. So, well, it looks like I might actually be racing this one by myself. So, I'm going to go ahead and just do this one solo. It's too bad. By the way, if you guys like the content on this channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that other good stuff. All right, hitting the race event. Let's do this. Oh, come on. Oh, let me guess. I missed it, didn't I? Did I miss it? Yes, I did. Come on. Restart event. Ah, we got Dather1 just subscribing on YouTube. Thank you very much. That is what that sound was for. Unfortunately, it wasn't able to show up on the screen for everybody else to see because I'm currently using Radeon Relive instead of my OBS with all the plugins for that. But yeah, shout out to, and I hope I'm saying it right, but Dather1, thank you very much. Do appreciate the support for the stream. This was a poor choice of car for me, considering that it is just all over the road right now. Oh, there we go. Yep. No God. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, do tell your friends about it, because we do giveaways every once in a while, and the more people we have on, the more I spin out, apparently. No, the more people we get to subscribe and be a part of the channel, the more I can do giveaways and other good stuff like that. In fact, we've given away, see, a copy of Warhammer End Times Vermintide. We've given away 3 copies of 7 Days to Die. We've also given away a copy of Wreckfest, which reminds me, that's another game I need to get back into and stream more of. Really? This is... that's too much. You know what? I'm quitting the event. It's weird. It's like the input is laggy. I try to, I steer, and then it feels like it's like a half a second before it does anything. Like, I have to steer ahead of time before my, so I'm like, turn. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done with this game for the day. If it were Forza Horizon 3, that would be a different case. In fact, I was thinking about doing some more live stream of that or some more live stream of Motorsport 7 within the next week or so, hopefully. I don't know. But I don't know. I kind of feel like with Forza Horizon 4, there's some bugs that they need to iron out, and a little bit goes a long way, and I want to make sure that I don't irritate myself on it and not... Yes, I am. I'm currently using a Logitech G29. So out of curiosity, how can you tell that I'm using a wheel? Smoother steering input. Yeah, the game, I don't know. I want to say that, it doesn't reward you as much for using a wheel as Horizon 3 maybe does. But both of the games are touchier with the steering wheel. In kind of a bad way. Like, you would think, okay, well, you have more control over it. And generally you do. But the counter-steering mechanism is really bad on steering wheel because it kind of reverts back to, like, the counter steering that you would have on a controller is a lot more of a snappier input. Whereas, the counter steering that you have with a steering wheel is going to be smoother, but the game is looking for that snappier input. And so when you're on the wheel, the counter steering feels very off. Like it doesn't even feel close to like this is where I'm actually trying to point my wheels. I mean, because let's face it, I'm not saying that this game should by any means be a simulator. But there should be a degree of like, okay, you're aiming your wheel this direction, so your tires should be aiming that direction, and because of that, we'll calculate the trajectory. Oh, I just missed that train! Holy cow! And it feels like I don't know, with the Forza series, I'm always fighting it because it's like half the time it's like, oh yeah, you're using a wheel, that's fine, it's going to be smooth, and the other half it's like, oh, well, you should be using a controller, so, you know, have fun with this. Alright, folks. Well, I'm going to see if Street Race Dave or some other people want to get on pretty soon for... what was it I was going to do? Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Maybe some Insurgency Sandstorm later on. So, if anybody's down for that, if anybody out there has Insurgency Sandstorm for PC, let me know. And hopefully we might be able to get you on, because the more the merrier. I mean, I like to play a lot of the co-op type, you know, so PvE stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, please let me know. Let me take a quick screenshot here so that I can throw that up as my thumbnail for this video. Save it as, what is that, GT2 RS. Beautiful car. As you guys, if you joined me in the from the beginning of the stream, you'll notice that I won the car. So I'm very happy about that. Well, thanks. I appreciate it. And, you know, if anybody out there is new to the channel, even if you subscribe, you want to make sure that you hit the notification bell and get all notifications, because I frequently live stream. And a lot of people have been saying things like, oh, I don't get a notification when you go live. You have to hit that notification bell so that happens. Otherwise, there's a good possibility of you missing the next time I live stream. And the fun thing about live streaming is, of course, you guys coming on and talking and, you know, creating that, that community of gamers that I'm trying to establish here on the channels. So, anyway, thank you guys very much. And maybe I'll see you guys on a live stream later on today. Okay? All right. Peace out.